For many, Roger Federer seems like one of the calmest tennis players who does not care too much about the criticism and reactions of others. However, it seems that there is no person in the world who can turn a deaf ear to negative comments, but it is certain that with age, one can learn how to deal with them. Federer, despite being one of the favorite figures on the tennis scene, often received threats in messages that caused concern. The Swiss tennis player emphasizes that there will always be those who will criticize you no matter how dominant you are. However, Federer knows the best answer to that. All of that is quite hard to endure, although I absorb it fairly well, he told in the interview with Not Your Country Club channel on YouTube. There are too many different comments when I read 10 messages praising my forehand and then one saying my backhand is bad. It does not hit me hard. In addition to comments related to his game, some went so far as to even comment on his appearance, intending to harm him. Although it can often be painful, Roger has gotten used to such things. There are also comments about my appearance, the length of my nose, or whatever someone feels like writing. That can sometimes be very offensive and painful. Ultimately, the 44-year-old points out that he tries to distance himself from such comments, trying to escape from noise and negativity. When you are such a big star, there's no doubt that you will always suffer criticism, even after your career is over. However, Federer knows the best answer to that. Simply put, I don't let what someone writes define me. There is potential harm, but I know how to deal with criticism. Fans reacted. Not long after, reactions on social media from Roger Federer fans followed. Most are shocked that the Swiss tennis player is receiving hate messages and looking at his career. He has always tried to be elegant, respectful of others and strived not to offend anyone. However, no matter how good a person you are and how much of a role model you are for the young people, there will always be those who will challenge and criticize you. Federer has experienced this firsthand, and it seems that the young tennis players will have equally big problems when it comes to hate on social media.